Governors, it's always good to have you with us.
Good to be with you.
The Rutgers University UMDNJ merger has been described as the largest ever of its kind in higher education history. Governor Christie has imposed a July 1 deadline, but there are questions about whether or not Rutgers has the funds to seal the deal on this, whether the state is going to have to step in with additional funding. Governor Whitman, what are the challenges that you see facing the university and the state?
Well, it is a huge, huge undertaking. I mean, there's some 300 people working on this thing and to get it right. But I don't think there's going to be a problem. I mean, it will increase Rutgers' operating budget of $2 billion by $1 billion. But if you're looking at a $2 to $3 billion budget, they have to find $75 million over 3 years. They'll be able to find that, I think, without a problem. And what it will do, though, is put Rutgers in the top 25 of research universities in the country. And that's going to bring more students, more attention, more money. It's going to establish a better relationship because of the Cancer Institute that's coming into it, the dental school, all the medical aspects that are coming into Rutgers now will really strengthen our relationship with pharmaceutical companies, which, as you know, we've been the medicine chest of the world, really, have lost some of those recently, and I think this will help bring them back.
But this has been tried twice before, Governor Florio. Why should the merger work this time around?
Well, the previous efforts, Governor McGreevey, I think, and Governor Corzine, were just too unfocused. This one really focused specifically on UMDNJ and Rutgers merging to have one medical school at Rutgers. And as the governor said, it's a very important outcome. It's very good. The process that we followed leaves a little bit to be desired. I mean, the whole idea of having a 1st of July deadline to go find $76 million and nobody knows where it is, that's not the normal way you do things. You figure out what you want to do, how you're going to pay for it all in one fell swoop. We've got the whole initiative concluded and we're still looking for money. Now the good news is that the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation announced it's going to come up with $12 million as a contribution to that. But still, you have a substantial amount of money that no one yet has accounted for.
I would disagree slightly with Governor Florio in that I think putting a deadline on it is the way to actually get it done. I think part of the problem that we've seen in the past, it was unfocused when it was tried the first 2 times, and without saying, listen, this is a date certain, we got to put our act together, and you've got to get it done, helps provide a discipline. Now, the argument over the $75 million, again, it's over 3 years. It's not a one-time payment. It's over 3 years. And out of a $3 billion budget, they should be able to find that.
So in the end, how does all of this get resolved?
I mean, part of what the difficulty, of course, is that everybody needs money. The state legislature has shortfalls. They're not going to come up with it. Rutgers is complaining that they haven't got the money. There's been a commitment that tuitions will not go up as a result of this. It really highlights the need that we have for a higher education master plan for all of higher education, so that decisions are made rationally, resources are allocated rationally. We don't have that now.
But another aspect of this is University Hospital, which will be spun off as part of the deal as a separate entity. And what happens there in terms of paying for that?
Again, that's good. That's a huge problem. I mean, the governor's not wrong that there are a lot of unanswered questions at the moment, but the thing that's happening is there's a focus on it, there's a commitment to it, and we're talking about, again, big entities with lots of money that they can move around because money is fungible, and we're going to have to wait and see where the impact comes down. But we should hope that this goes well. We should hope that it works out, because to have Rutgers be one of the top 25 research institutes in the nation is going to do good things both for the students and their education and for the state as a whole and our economy.
Is the public entitled to a closer understanding of what's involved in here, the people of New Jersey?
We have much less money allocated to higher education than we used to, in large measure because I think some people have lost a little bit of confidence in the fact that the money that's going there is being used appropriately. I mean, we've got schools that are going after golf courses, theaters, things that are really not in the mainstream of what higher education is supposed to be about. So I think we have to take a look at higher education, make sure the monies that are going there in a sensible way and being used appropriately.
Governor Whitman and Governor Florio, thank you very much for sharing your perspectives on this important issue.
Thank you.